Hello everyone, welcome back to another Digimon video. Now before we get started, the first thing I want to say is please check the link in the description. I'm holding a Zenenzard giveaway, so not a Digimon giveaway, but if you're interested in trying out Zenenzard, super fun mobile card game, really free to play friendly, go ahead, check that video. You can win a formula deck, which is essentially like this super free to play, the super like good value deck. Basically, I'll buy you something in game and I'll send it to you. Just go enter, link will be in the description. That's that for now. So the topic of this video is going to be talking about essentially what's winning. What is the meta like in Japan? So Japan got set 3, which released on the 30th of October. So that was just over a week ago. Now we've had the tournaments over the weekend, just over a week since the set is released, so players have the cards. We're starting to see how the meta's shaping up. Now, obviously, don't take this as gospel. This is a very early days still. I don't think we'll have a really clear idea of the format for another 2 to 3 weeks. But this is what's, shaken up at the start, and it's really interesting. I think pretty much everyone is just wrong about a lot of the stuff that they would have said. Certainly, I was expecting stuff that basically everyone was wrong, and that's the thing with this game. Digimon is probably the most testing required game I've ever played, because at least generally speaking with other games, you can if you have a really, really solid fundamental understanding, you can look at something and you can go, okay, I think this has the tools to be really good. And with Digimon, we can do that for tier 2, but the top tier stuff. Now, so let me go ahead and show show this. So this is a tier list which was posted by Digimon TCG02 on Twitter, and I will have links in the description to this stuff. Now, I should clarify, these tiers, there's more details in this post, so again, links in the description, all that stuff. This is based on both power level and play. So, tier 2 and tier 1 are kind of on the same power level in the eyes of the person who's created this tier list. However, tier 1 sees a lot more play than tier 2. So that's sort of the difference there. Now, I don't necessarily agree with everything that's in the tiers and where it is, but this isn't really about my opinion. This is just about looking at the stats. There will be a time to come. There will be a time that comes, certainly, where I will discuss my opinions. But until that time arrives, we will stick to the stats. So let's have a look at what they have in tier 1. Now, I have just realised that. My face is covering up part of this image, so let's just quickly put that there. So tier 1, you can see we have got Blitzgreymon Red, which is going to be Blitzgreymon. I said Blitzgreymon Red. It's Omnimon Red. This is I think widely accepted as the best deck in the format. Widely accepted. It's either this or Ceresmon Green, and the reason for that is basically. So for some reason, they gave Red access to Blitzgreymon, who D-Digivolves 2 on play, which is essentially going to set your opponent back super, super far. Pretty much no matter how they've built their board. If they're building, so you can either be building tall or you can be building wide. And generally speaking, you're not going to be able to build wide and tall. You're not going to be able to build lots of big things until very late in the game, and you'll have been building it the whole game. So. You're going to be doing one of those things, and Blitzgreymon's going to disrupt what you do either way. If you're building wide, well, whatever your biggest thing is, it just got set all the way back, and now you are not going to be able to build stuff up very well. And if you're building tall, well, he just set back your whole thing. He also, D-Digivolve just inherently outs a lot of really annoying stuff. For example, Millenniummon. A really, really annoying card, but it's instantly outed by D-Digivolve. Now, combined with that, access to Omnimon, where if you're up against a deck that's building tall, you can just instantly nuke some of their important things, or if they've built 2 big things, for example, Ceresmon Green could frequently have 2 Ceresmons on the board, slap down an Omnimon and you just go, okay, those are dead. That's sort of Argomon or something, they're done. And equally, if your opponent's building wide, so Rookie Rush, for example, you slap down an Omnimon Alter and you just fully board wipe them. The deck just has every tool it needs, and it also has Terraforce. Let's not forget about the most ridiculous card in the game, Terraforce. So, yeah, kind of does it all. so that's that. Now let's go ahead. I don't really have as much to say about the other stuff in this tier 1, so we'll just sort of talk about them. Shine Greymon. Got some really nice new tools in the new set, like the vanillas and that kind of stuff to just ease their progression up to the Shine Greymon. So yeah, that's nice, and they got some other useful stuff. Then we've also got Imperial Dramon, and this is frequently going to be a full-on hybrid deck between blue and green, so you can kind of categorize it wherever. Some people choose to run a blue core, some people choose to run a green core. I don't know what's best yet, and we'll find out over the coming days and weeks. And then there's Ceresmon, which is ridiculous, giving a color download. Like, oh, okay, so here's your free option that reduces the cost of your next Digivolution by 5. That's stupid. Obviously, download is a ridiculous ability, and then Ceresmon comes in and starts tapping your stuff to evolve their stuff for free, and then they can just clear your stuff with that. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. Then tier 2, we've got V, we've got just green. I can't remember the name of that. My bad. Then there's Ragnarlordmon and purple. Now I think a lot of people will have expected Ragnarlordmon to be up in tier 1. It really isn't. And purple is again sort of expected to be a little bit better. It sort of hasn't been doing super well. It has a lot of really powerful tools. However, it does just get hard outed by red, and red is such a force in the current format that it's crazy. And then we've got some other tier 3 decks, but you know, whatever. Mastermon in tier 3 is Sag. Okay. So that's what Japan has been saying. Now here is the sort of statistics. Now this is from DTCG Review. And again, link in the description, but obviously you can see it down there as well on the image. And what you can see is that here is the sort of the number of tops for different decks. So 2 blue, 0 black, which is oof, 0 black, 4 purple, 6 yellow, 7 green. And then 15 red and 15 hybrids. Holy shit. Like, my god. And the hybrids are basically all going to be, like, blue-green. So, maybe red-black in some Ragnarlordmon, but, like, yeah. Bloody hell. It's pretty crazy. So, there's the stats. Now what I'm going to do is, and again, I've gotten all this information from DTCG Review, which, I mean, by far the best resource I've seen for any trading card game. Like, these guys, my god, such a phenomenal resource. So they always have their spreadsheet, and what I've done here is I'm just going to sort of cycle through 3 of the topping lists, of the first place lists for each colour, with the caveat that black, these first place lists are from launch weekend, after which it is seen absolutely no play. So yeah, probably take the black list with a bit of a grain of salt, but you know, you can sort of see the kind of a lot of stuff you might expect in these lists. You know, yeah, you got your Omnimons, you got your Blitzgraymon, sort of the main important bits. You got the Phoenixmon, is it called? Bollocks, I can't remember. The one that board wipes 4K or lower as your nice little Rookie Rush counter. Rookie Rush, which has transitioned to green, by the way, very interestingly there. Which you know, not overly surprising, with green's sort of rushing stuff out of with what green has that memory generation from the new Tamer, and then they also have access to Mimi, who can shit out stuff as well. So there's a lot of good stuff there to make Rookie Rush very viable in green. And then here's another green list, and here's another rather red list, and you can sort of see the same kind of things. You know, a lot of level 7s now, 3/3. Rather expensive deck, I imagine it will be when it's sort of when we get it in English. Though we will also have set 4. Which comes out in December, so we'll know that as well. We'll have the format pretty well established for that, so I reckon we might get set 4 and set 5 in another combined set after 1.5, perhaps in March, which will sort of sync us up nicely, and then we won't be too far behind Japan. But anyway, yeah, there's another red list there, and then a final red list, and you can sort of see a lot of the stuff here is very, very consistent. Now, the only thing that sort of surprises me here is these lists, like this list here, is not running Terraforce, which I disagree with, and this list here is only running 2. Now, sort of that is a good thing as far as trial decks are concerned if you're only to buy one, and there'll be a video coming out about that probably next week, where I will take a detailed look at the statistics and really sort of get into how many of each trial deck you're going to be needing to play any of these colors for 1.5 format. But yeah, anyway, besides the point there, let's talk about now blue. And here you see an Omnimon Blue build, which has, as I sort of suspected would happen, just kind of chucked in some of the Imperial Dramon stuff, which is, not overly surprising, but definitely, I don't think this is the most powerful blue. But I think if you're playing Omnimon, there is really no reason to not play red now. Blitz, Greymon, and Alter S are such ridiculous tools that they get access to that it's not worth playing blue just for access to Vulcan's Hammer. So yeah. Now here is one of the hybrid lists I was sort of talking about here with the Imperial Dramon line. Obviously not a fantastic image here, but again, these are typed out in that spreadsheet, so I highly suggest you go and check that out. And again, here we've got now we're sort of into the green list, and this is the other deck I was talking about here, but also it does of course run Ceresmon as well here. I did just realise I am covering up some of the cards. My apologies. I'll make this a bit smaller, so I stopped doing that. I want it to be big enough that you can actually see what's going on, though. Oh, this is professional content. Right, next, another green list here. Again, Ceresmon, Argamon, sort of very standard stuff that you'd expect. You can see in the bottom right there, just above the option slightly above there. That's the one that reduces cost to 0 I was talking about, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then we've got another green one here. Stingmon is a very, very powerful tool, by the way. That whole sort of line, very, very scary. I can't remember the level 5 or the level 6 one. I think it's level 5. Is super scary. So yeah, this is again more of a sort of Imperial Dramon, kind of hybridy, kind of not. The nice thing is you also get access to Omnimon if you're running a hybrid list, which is pretty cute, actually. And then here we've got yellow, which, again, is seeing play. I personally think it should be falling off a little bit. I'm sort of surprised it's doing as well as it is. Though that's, I suppose that would have been great news if it was in 1.0, because it would be a really long-lasting investment, but it really does seem that the only deck that's worth building out of 1.0 is going to be red Omnimon, because that has the most longevity. Here is another yellow list. Yeah, sort of sorry about the size there. But again, all of this is available on that spreadsheet. Here's another yellow list. You can see it's running only one copy of Mastermon. Now, personally, I thought these decks would be running sort of more copies of Mastermon, but it goes to show the importance of testing, because that was absolutely dead wrong. It did not work anywhere near as well as one might have expected. Here we see some purple making good use of the new stuff. Yep. Another purple list here. This is running Mastermon. Now, personally, I don't think Mastermon's that nice in purple, but it is available. And the final purple one here is there. Now on to black, and now sort of the clarification here. All of these are from the release weekend, so yeah, don't take these too seriously. I'll sort of just quickly flick through these. But of course, Craniummon is very powerful, and Alter S is of course very powerful as well. Ragnlordmon is a good card. It's not a bad card certainly, but it just, I feel like it can't really compete. And there we go. So that is what is winning. As far as what a week words that is what's winning about a week into the Japanese format. So keep that in mind as super pre-sale approaches, and you start thinking about spending your hard-earned money. Do not spend stupidly. Buy things that are worth it, and I frankly speaking, I think 1.0 is a pretty bad set. You know, it's the only really good stuff in there is Omnimon. So like, I would say just if you don't have a locals, wait till January, buy some Omnimons on the big release when they drop down in price. Update your Omnimon lists in set 3, provided it's still viable come set 4. Though it will be interesting to see what's happening there, because we have Greymon confirmed support in set 4, so Shine Greymon will probably be a lot better. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. I've given you the stats. You can sort of make your own mind up there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Please comment your thoughts on the format. Are you surprised? Are you not surprised at all? I'm legitimately interested to know, because you'll be the ones I contact about set 4, because you can clearly see the bloody future. Links in the description for all this kind of stuff, Discords, and the giveaway video, of course. And I look forward... Oh, and of course, subscribe to the channel. We are blue-ballingly close to 1k. Like, it's like 5 more. Just fucking, yeah. And I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.